Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Pantheon. And I need Morph Ball to go this way. So, newsflash, don't go around these rippers just yet, because you can't do squat up there anyway. So yeah, that was informative. Of course, you're always bound to come across stuff like that, which is part of the appeal of Metroid. Going around finding places, well, I can't do anything here yet, so I'll just go somewhere else. See where I can do something. Something to keep in mind with elevators, just thought I would mention this real quick, is even though you can't do anything while on the elevator, if an enemy touches Samus, it will hurt her. So you can die on an elevator. This missile's really annoying me. I want that thing. So keep that in mind. With elevator rides, if you have enemies in the room, make sure they don't have the ability to hit Samus, because that's not very good. Oh, what's up here? See, and this is what a good map will do. Will show you some of the world, obviously, but it's not going to show you everything. Then you'll come across doors that lead to another room, but that room isn't showing up on the map that they got from the map station. And that will either cause the player to think, oh hey, maybe I should go here, or, you know, this isn't on the map, maybe I don't want to go here. So that's a good use for the map. Now another ripper thingy. These rippers aren't used enough for grapple points. Yeah, speed booster. Up there is something we'll get later, obviously. And I was just in that door. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. And I'm falling. How nice. So we actually want to head back to where we got our first missiles, if I could find my way there. Hi, nice of you to follow me up here. So yes, we have to go back this way because we need to go great. So yes, that's interesting. Apparently that one's not set to move off screen. There's all kinds of little weird quirks and bugs you find when putting things in different situations than they are in the original game. It's pretty interesting to see some of the stuff you come up with. What's along this amazing path along this very wrecked ship ceiling? A locked door. Okay. Well, we're not too worried about that then. So yes, we want to head back here because we need a different elevator now that we have Ice Beam. I guess really Ice Beam's the only thing we needed to get back here, but we kind of needed Grapple too to get Ice Beam. So you can kind of see how the linearity is starting to build. You need Grapple to get Ice, you need Ice to get to here to get another item. You need this item to get that item. And so, every now and then, just a little branching is nice. So, well, you have an option now. You can go collect whatever else. Which is why a hack like Ice Metal it feels very different, but that's because it's a very non-linear hack, so you can do it a million different ways, really. So So there's pros and cons to each way you build it, so you just have to keep experimenting and work with it till you find something you like. Or just build something you like in the first place, I guess. So back here, we are actually headed into Norfair, as you can tell. And more long elevators. All the way down here. And back here... Believe it or not, we are actually kinda sort of getting close to Morph Ball. I say kinda sort of because I do know there's... Oh, and I need Morph Ball for that. Go figure. There is one more item I know for sure we need to get. Hi there. Squeezy really seems to like this dark effect. And these Gerudos getting on my nerves. So as you can see, his theme with his building is still the same. And that's kind of an interesting thing to see with different hacks. You see how people do things differently, what they like to add in for, I guess, difficult sections. And there is something hanging around out there. Unless it's just misplaced on the map. Or if it's in a different room state. Because there's... Oh, there we go. Energy tank. I definitely want that. Yeah, but it's neat to see how people just do things differently. I mean, like when you make a hack, or when people make hacks, it's generally the... I mean, they all have that in common. They're making a hack. And when it's Super Metroid, they have even more in common. They're making a hack of this game. But how they put stuff together and pull stuff off is differently is neat to see. And what is hanging out back here? A Gerudo. What else would it be? What else could it possibly be? And a Nova. And like... Which just connects back up to this room. Okay. Now, believe it or not, despite how Pantheon generally is with these larger rooms, and it's... Hell, I need this guy to get out here. Pantheon is still very much... It's kind of halfway between being confusing and easy to navigate. And I'm not getting through that. It's really weird. And I guess it's difficult in part because... And there's an item here somewhere. So yeah, but it's difficult in part because there's very few hacks that have this building style in it, so that's an interesting looking map right there. So yeah, it is very interesting to see different things. Actually, oh, I guess not yet. Oh, hi Garuda. How are you? This reminds me of that one room in Limit, but there's no acid rising trying to kill me. And oh, missile. Let's just fall right on top of it, why don't we? Okay, there is something up here. That can't be a mistake. See that? I don't know if you could be able to see it in the YouTube video very well, but there's a whole line of shadowy stuff that's placed incorrectly, and I don't think it's a tiling error. Oh, okay, this is Crocomire. It says, if you want to make Crocomire as hard as he can be, throw him at the player early, and don't let them have charge beam yet. Because then they're forced to use missiles, and if it's early, they will only have so much. And this is... that was a waste. I don't know of another hack that... I can't call one offhand here, but I don't know of any other hack that's done this. Crocomire without charge beam. And I am running out. You better get back there. How did that miss? Okay, great. Okay. Ouch. Quit spiking. This is not what I was wanting to have happen. Get back. Oh, good. So yeah, this is where the difficult part comes in. And I didn't even hit him with it. Sorry, back off. Oh. Oh, come on. When he does it, little stutter steps, a bit annoying. Yeah, I got you now. So that's goodbye to Crocomire. But that is how you make him pretty much as difficult as he can be. And we get Varia Suit. We get a suit upgrade before we get Morph Ball. Which brings up an interesting point. Which is more valuable to the player? In Super Metroid. Like in the original Metroid, Varia is not that important. Because all it does is have damage. Super Metroid has a bit more importance because it does still have the damage. But it also protects from heat. This is another layer added in there. Which is really more important. More for Varia. If you had to pick between those, that would be an interesting thing to see. In fact, I may just put a poll up about that. See what comes out. In fact, I think I will do that here shortly. And so yeah, we are actually now getting close to Morph Ball. So yeah, we've got what, missiles, grapple, ice, Varia. I won't even count the energy tanks as major items. Major upgrades, so we've got all that before Morph Ball. Which is really strange, but it does really break things up. And what is going on back here? I know Morph Ball's around here somewhere. I'm not going that way, obviously. And we got more Garudas. Things are all over the place in here. Thankfully, Ice Beam is quite powerful in this hack. And there is something. Okay, that's just a bunch of tiling errors up there. Except there's probably an item in there that I can't reach. Because I'm not finding anything. Unless these guys break something. You can never quite tell. I mean, especially with an enemy breakable block, because nothing you can do will make it show up. as an enemy breakable block. It's just there. And if an enemy happens to touch it, then it will break. That's all there is to it. You can't tell if it is one or not until that point. Like the crumble grapple blocks. You can't tell it is a crumble grapple block until you actually grapple onto it. And there's something up there. It's just short here. Let's get up a little bit higher. Or you can fall down here. Alright, spread out. Give you a little bit more height. There we go. So yeah, I hope this shows up in the YouTube video, but you can kind of see behind these rocks. These Norfair rocks have all kinds of little shading palette tiles behind them that you're supposed to place. You can kind of see the shadowy stuff's all over the place in this. And honestly, they're kind of hard to see and smile unless you turn the brightness up, which I know some people don't like doing. But it doesn't affect in-game, it's just in smile. I almost can't hack without it anymore, but you can miss stuff. So yeah, this must be Morph here. Yep, there we go. So we finally have Morphing Ball, even though it's... I'm in part 3 now, so... And we got a bunch of other major items already. So yes, hopefully you can see the shadow here, where I actually did mark out the tunnel. But yeah, the shadowing stuff is kind of hard to work with. I mean, even with the brightness turned up, I had to go back. I was busy with the tile set. I had to go back and keep reworking stuff because I was making errors all over the place still. Get back here. I like that he made these things destroyable by grapple. So what is hanging out back here? Just more doors. And now these little morph tunnel things aren't going to thwart us anymore. Now the issue becomes when we come across bomb stuff. Because we do not have bombs yet, and we won't get bombs as the next major item. We're actually getting something else first. This just takes me back here. So... what? Oh, is this it? Oh, good. So it's back in this very odd looking bunch of obstacle rocks. There's really no other way to describe these, they're just obstacles to get back here. Yeah, another energy tank, which is very good. Because out of... admit, that's another... I need to put all kind... I'm getting all kinds of ideas for polls now. Because out of missiles, supers, and power bombs and energy tanks, I guess you could throw reserve tanks in there, which one would be the most valuable? Here's another interesting thought. Missiles would probably be like the least, I would imagine, but who knows? I'm going to grab this missile while I'm at it, and this will actually be a good place to stop as well. So, thank you for watching again. Hopefully you're enjoying the run through of Pantheon. I almost forgot the name of the hack here. So we will see you for part 4, where we continue searching for our next major upgrade. We'll see you then.